So after a 2-hour-long sociology exam, I traveled across the entire city and paid $2 whole dollars for 3D glasses to watch a Minecraft movie that looked nothing different than any other 2D movie I have ever seen in a theater hall filled with teenagers. And I made some notes. And spoiler alert for this sparkly cubic poo, but I don't think you should be concerned for spoilers because the ending of Titanic is less predictable than the plot of this movie. The most surprising thing that happens is that Jennifer Coolidge marries a villager, which not on my 2025 bingo card, that's for sure. Good to know my 11-year-old broke ass was not hacking into Mojang accounts for no reason. You know you're watching the greatest game adaptation of all time, when the only indicator of your main character being the same as its in-game counterpart is a shirt. Steve discovers Minecraft by a powerful and inspiring, awe-inducing undertaking of finding a glowy block that's just there for some reason. Steve's origin story, that is just him narrating exposition over a montage, lasts so long. The Ender Dragon retired and exited the third act of the movie to star in Shrek. Finally, we escaped the narration to enter another narration, this time by some guy. Aquaman is now called a garbage man, and he collects garbage and somehow buys garbage that belongs to Steve. The film cuts to two kids, and one of them is driving a car, and I freaked out so much so I called childcare services and they hung up on me because turns out this 12-year-old is actually 23-year-old, so. When will you stop looking for a treasure in garbage and realize the true treasure is inside your heart? Some guy to Jason Momoa. Wow, the good news is nobody died. I only wish, Jennifer Coolidge, I only wish. So Aquaman, a child, and another non-child, and this random black lady that gets less screen time than Jack Black groping Jason Momoa's butt cheeks all go into the Minecraft world. How? Me if I knew. So soon enough, the monsters are attacking them, and this kid chops enough wood to build a fortress with his bare hands in the matter of seconds by using the mighty power of the writers never having played Minecraft in their entire lives. I can barely craft myself a bed quickly enough to not get staked by a pack of zombies. So Black Jack shows up to save their ass, and you can tell by the immediately Donald song of the day that starts to play. When he went, "I am Steve," 13-year-olds in the theater clapped. Oh no, he sings. Sorry, I have to unalive you and stuff. So evil pigs attack and Khal Drogo is getting his ass kicked while this little 12-year-old, 23-year-old girl from Wednesday is throwing around fat-ass swines left and right. Because women, I guess. Where the is Alex? This movie should actually be called Black Jack and Aquaman kidnap a kid, throw him off a cliff, then repeatedly push him to fight deadly zombies. But I'm not getting paid millions to write this, so I guess I do not in fact know better. There's a scene where Jason Momoa is flying and Jack Black is straddling him on his back, holding onto Momoa's hair and saying the words, "Just let my hips guide you." So the villain of this movie is a lady pig who twerked on a talent show called Nether's Got Talent, lost and became evil, and I quote, denounced all forms of creativity. Where is my TNT when I need it? PewDiePie's 2019 Minecraft escapade was more compelling and plot heavy than this sheep poo. Jack Black's overacting is overacting on my nerve endings. There's a scene where Shallow Hal and Khal Drogo try to distract army of zombie villagers by goofing around. Meanwhile, they sent this 12-year-old kid alone to fight for his life upstairs, battling Enderman. These two morons also end up in a ring facing off a chicken and an infant zombie, and that's funny, I guess, if the kid wasn't dying upstairs. Meanwhile, the writers don't know how to write women, so they just lose them both for a while. R.I.P. Daddy Cow. And then there's this emotional reunion scene between siblings, and that's when I realize I don't give a single flying since these two have only shared like 3 lines in this entire movie. First we mine, then we craft. Let's Minecraft, says Kung Fu Panda, and I don't know what is a verbal equivalent of a double take, but whatever it is collectively happened to the all 13-year-olds in the theater, and not in a good way. So they go to a final battle to defeat the evil pig lady, and this moron sends 2 unarmored kids to the front line to battle zombies. The girl gets a diamond sword while her little bro gets a megaphone looking thing. Finally, our idiot of a protagonist shows up and he's in full diamond armor.
Haven't you ever considered maybe giving that armor to, I don't know, one of the kids you sent to a frontline battle? Jason Momoa's alive? No word.
And remember how well the beginning of the film set up Black Jack's entire motivation of escaping into a fantasy world because he had yet to learn a very powerful lesson of nothing. Well, now he learned something, and that's how you make a great grilled sandwich. They all go back to Earth, sing a song that is in fact not Viva La Vida, and make a game called Block City.